Hello guys, welcome to Dance Gamer Channel. மறக்காம subscribe பண்ணிக்கோங்க, ஒரு லைக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. அப்போ சும்மா நான் இப்போ ஷோகேஸ் தான் போக போறோம். சும்மா ஒரு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு மேட்ச் போடுவோம். என்ன மேட்ச் போடலாம்? ராயல் டம்பிள் போடலாமா? வெர்ஷன் 3 கேமிங் ப்ரோ. ஹாய் ப்ரோ, வெல்கம் டு டான்ஸ் கேம் சேனல். மறக்காம ஒரு லைக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஹாய் 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 எல்லாருக்கும் குட் மார்னிங். அப்புறம் ஷோகேஸ் தான் போட போறோம். அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு சின்னதா ஒரு ராயல் டம்பிள் போட்டுடலாம். யாரா இருக்கலாம் ராயல் ரம்பிள் வின்னரா? எனக்கு இவனை பிடிக்கும். ETS 2 எப்போ? ETS 2 வந்து ஈவினிங் போடுறோம் ப்ரோ. ETS 2 ஈவினிங்.
The following contest is the Royal
நம்ம இந்த ஷோகேஸ் முடிச்சோம்னா நிறைய பிளேயர்ஸ் அன்லாக் ஆகுவாங்க. அதனால ஷோகேஸ் முடிக்கணும். அதனால பிளேயர்ஸ்ல அன்லாக் பண்றதுக்காக இப்ப இந்த ஷோகேஸ் போட்டுருக்கேன். அதுவும் பிளட் லைன் ஷோகேஸ் போகுது. ரோமன் ரெயின்ஸ்லாம் அவங்களோட ஃபாதர், கிராண்ட் ஃபாதர், அவங்க ஸ்டோரிலாம் வருது. அதனால இன்னும் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கா போகும். அதனால நான் பிளட் லைன் சொல்றேன். ETS 2 வந்து நம்ம வந்து ஈவினிங் இல்லைன்னா நாளைக்கு மார்னிங் போறோம். ETS 2 அதுல தமிழ்நாடு மாடு கிடைச்சதுன்னா சொல்லுங்க. என்ன ஒரு லிங்க் அனுப்புங்க. தமிழ்நாடு மாடு TNSTC மாடு இருந்தா சொல்லுங்க. நம்ம வந்து புதுசா இன்னொரு கேம் வாங்கலான்னு இருக்கோம். அந்த கேமுக்கு தான் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். சரி எதனா ஆஃபர் போடுறாங்களா இல்லையான்னு. அந்த கேம் வாங்கலாம் தான் இருக்கேன். அதுவும் ஒரு டிரைவிங் கேம் தான். அது இன்னும் ETS 2 இன்னும் சூப்பரா இருக்கும். அது எல்லாமே ஓட்டலாம். கார், ட்ரக்கு, பஸ்ஸு, ஸ்கூட்டரு எல்லாமே ஓட்டலாம் அந்த இதுக்கு. நம்ம அந்த கேம் இந்த ஜனவரி 5க்குள்ள ஆஃபர் முடிவு. சரி அதுக்கு அதோட ஆஃபர் ஏதாவது கொடுக்குறாங்கன்னு பார்க்கலாம். ரேட் கொஞ்சம் அதிகமாக இருக்குது. அப்போ அந்த கேம் தான் வாங்கலாம் வெயிட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். அதே மாதிரி ஃபிஃபா வாங்கலான்னு இருக்கோம். ஃபிஃபா வாங்குறோம் நாம. அந்த டிரைவிங் கேம் வந்து டீம் என்ஜி அப்படின்னு ஒரு கேம் இருக்கும். அந்த கேம் தான் வாங்கலாம்னு இருக்கேன். அது கொஞ்சம் டேட்டா நம்ம அதை வாங்கிட்டோம்னா ETS பயங்கரமா ஸ்டார்டிங் வித் டீமன். கடவுளே அவுட் ஆகாம இருக்கணும். ஓகே ஓகே போறேன் வா பார்த்துடலாம். ஐயோ என்னது லேடிஸ்லாம் வராங்க.
Regular intervals.
These
superstars get eliminated one by one, tossed over the top rope and landing on the arena floor. Snapmare. Oh, not safe yet. Let's be honest, this will be extremely tough to go the distance from here.
Girlsலாம் வந்துருவாங்க.
Knee to the face. Here comes Electra Lopez to enter the fray here in this Royal Rumble.
Electra Lopez
coming there.
என்னடா இது? இல்ல லேடி வந்துட்டு நான் மட்டும் ப்ரோ என்ன மேட்ச் இது? நான் அந்த மாதிரி வைக்கலையே நானு. ராயல் ரம்பிள் தான் வச்சு நான். ஏடி அவளை போய் தள்ளுறான் அவனை. அடி நான் ஓரமா ஒதுங்கிடுறேன். நான் மென்ஸ் ராயல் ரம்பிள் தான் வச்சேன்.
You have to find the perfect balance of making eliminations when you can, while also staying out of the fray when it's too chaotic. And we've got Otis
இப்போ வராங்க மென்ஸ்ல வராங்க. ஓஹோ
he's able to catch
கைஸ் நம்ம மிக்ஸ்டு ராயல் ரம்பிள் பார்த்துருக்கோம். நிஜத்திலே நடக்காது.
Finn just adding salt to the wound right now. Loving blow. Balor with the kick. Balor on the move. Here we go. Number 5. Oh, man. What a nasty STO. Oh, this is interesting. Maxine Dupree is next in the Royal Rumble. Devastating. Shot.
Hey.
Oh, man. Oh, knee right to the spine.
இந்த சிறுத்தையில் ஒரு டைலாக் வருங்க. நல்ல கொடுப்போம் பாருங்க. எந்தாங்க பொண்ணும் 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 கையில் இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு. அங்கே பேர் ஓட்டு போலதான்.
Backbreaker cuts off the attack. And it's Kiana James who is next to enter this Royal Rumble. He takes a big hit. Electra taking on some damage. Oh, his physicality really paying off here. His opponent is reeling.
Guys, புதுசா போங்க சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி பாருங்க. அது ஒரு லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க.
Oh my, single drop kick.
ஒன்னும் அவுட் பண்ணல.
Now it's entry number 7.
ஒன்னும் அவுட் பண்ணல.
And here comes the Key Alliance. This changes the complexion of the world. In a series of vicious stomps.
Guys, புதுசா போங்க சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி ஒரு லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. நம்ம இந்த ஷோகேஸ் போட அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஒரு ஷோக்கு போடலாம்.
Desperately trying to avoid getting dumped out of the ring. We are about to see number 8 now. Almost over the rope, struggling to stay in this match. JCJ looking to make an impact in the Rumble. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the back. There's a crossing leg sweep. Rapid fire points over and over. There's the countdown. 30 seconds away from the next participant in this match. Jonathan Lopez has been eliminated. And our opponent wants to win his fourth Royal Rumble. Countering that offense. Lariat. Good lord. That was nasty.
அங்க பாருங்க அதுக்கு
Carefully made one drop followed by another. The next snap suplex. Stiff headbutt.
ஒழுங்கா போட்டிருப்பாங்க.
As the leg drop, fisherman suplex.
Guys, இதில் நம்ம கண்டிப்பாக வின் பண்ணி ஆகணும்.
Now we see Jane. And here is number 10. Somersault cutter. Teetering on the target. This could be it. Will the feet touch the floor? This Rumble keeps getting better. LA Knight joins the action. Insulting. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Doesn't want to be at the top like this. This could go
பிங்க்ல இன்னும் இருக்காங்க.
History tells us they'll spend the most time in there and come up short of their efforts. Somehow, these superstars just keep upping the ante. And no one is backing down now. Not after everything they've been through.
அதுக்காக கொஞ்சம் எலிமினேட் பண்ணிட்டா கைசாவ.
The WWE Universe is counting in.
வேற லெவல்.
Now Cedric Alexander is making his way into the Royal. Now where are the less offended Otis learn to act like this? Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going to the... Trying to escape, and yes, he's able to get free from that submission hold. The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous. It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a shot to the back. One of the 5 moments before number 13 enters the fray. Shot with a gut to the line. Now on his way is Baron Corbin, who's aware of the magnitude of this opportunity. Cedric is in a very vulnerable position here. Big Otis. The dominance of Otis with that slam. And Alexander with a taste of his own medicine there. Otis will be dangerous if he can keep dishing out offense. Scoops up and
ஹாய் ப்ரோ, ஹாப்பி நியூ இயர். நேற்று சொல்ல முடியல, சாரி ப்ரோ. இன்னைக்கு வைலாண்ட் இருக்கா? ஜாக் பார்த்திபன் ப்ரோ, இன்னைக்கு வைலாண்ட் இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம பாரவத் வருவார்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அவர் வந்தாருன்னா நம்ம கண்டிப்பா வைலாண்ட் போட்டுடலாம். வைலாண்ட் இருக்கு. இந்த லேடி மேல வெளியே அனுப்பிட்டாருங்க. இன்னைக்கு வைலன்ஸ் இருக்கும் ப்ரோ, மறக்காம இருக்கும். வந்தாருன்னா கண்டிப்பா இருக்கும்.
Otis was ready for that. Number 15 incoming, boys. What a match this has been. What a fight. We're all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight. This was spice things up in this one. Here comes Joe Gacy.
இந்த லேடிஸ்லாம் வந்தாங்க, பார்க்கலன்னா அப்புறமா வீடியோ அப்லோட் பண்ணுறேன், பாருங்க. வந்துடலாம்.
Goes into the corner. The WWE Universe counting down for number 17. Now we have Akira Tozawa up for the challenge in this Rumble. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. Simply not looking good at all. Good defensively been mad at this point. Number 18. Super kick. Nasty. That's Hathaway up next, ready to compete in the Rumble. Now a series of vicious textbook side Russian leg sweep. Stop right to the gut. Here comes Left Team. Shaking things up in this Rumble with Eric entering the ring. Cut off with a kick to the gut. Knee strike. Oh, and a knee to the face. Caught with a punch. You're going to need your back adjusted after that one. I think I know who this is. Are we about to see an elimination?
Becky Lynch last
It's not over until both feet touch the floor.
Becky Lynch
Listen to this place. It's unreal. The decibel level here tonight is breaking nuts. These fans are on fire. Use an elbow to disrupt that attack. There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Guys, final fight எனக்கு Finn Balor versus Becky Lynch தான். நான் எழுந்துட்டேன்னா
He manages to slip out of the way.
தூக்க முடியல Becky Lynch எல்லாம் போட்டு
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape. He saw that coming. Merciless looking blow.
சாரி Becky Lynch, இப்போ நான் வெளியே போற மூடில் இல்லை.
Square shot with the back of his head there. Walloped by a huge club. Toss.
ஐயோ போட்டுன்னா
Nasty knee. And Eric's power being curbed with that attack. And much like Hook is a 16.
ஐயோ யார் எழுந்துக்கிறாங்க Becky Lynch
Tough position here. Driven down face first. Boot to the stomach. A striking blow. Evasive maneuver.
Demon unleashed. ஐயோ புடிச்சிட்டா
There it is. Reversal. Mat slam with some attitude. Placing him in the corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. There it is. Snap suplex.
ஆனா இந்த தூக்க ரெண்டு பேர்ல இது ஒன்னால கேர்ள்ஸ் பாய்ஸ் அடிச்சுக்கிற மாதிரி நல்லா இருக்கு
Swing blade by Finn Balor.
ரைட் முடிச்சிடலாமா இவங்கள நம்ம ஷோகேஸ் போலாம் இருக்கு
Balor backing it up. Kick. Planning something big here. He's in the drop zone. An impressive chain of moves from Balor. Finn is getting fired up.
Here is your winner, the Demon, Finn Balor.
This was the perfect conclusion to a truly exhilarating
back in the house with a knife.
ஷோகேஸ் போயிடலாம். நேற்று பாதிலே விட்டு இருந்தோம். நேற்று எல்லாம் தான்
In a family of elite combat athletes.
இது வந்து ராக்கோட ஃபாதர் விளையாட போறது. கேஜ் மேட்ச்.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Oh, what a headbutt.
George the Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the Animal to get the upper hand?
Well, he's going to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the Animal is going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Peter Maivia turns that around.
சத்யராஜ் மாதிரி இருக்காங்க. சத்யராஜ் மாதிரி சத்யராஜே தான் அது.
And gets sent right into the corner. Wicked clothesline.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely...
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
And he turned it around. Oh, did you hear that? Mistake made by Steel.
Oh, rake. That's not right, but effective.
George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the Animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Maivia has really figured the Animal out here.
And retaliates with a counter.
As we set up in the corner of the ring.
Perched in a dangerous position up top. It's about to get worse from here.
A superplex.
And the core taking on some damage.
Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh, yeah, deep into the match. This could end it.
Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
Look at the look on it.
He was waiting for it the whole time.
Something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that. blocked with a headbutt, but not done yet. A second one.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Set up on that turnbuckle. Can't be good.
Uh-oh, going up top now. On top rope. This is going to be bad. This is not going to be good. Down hard.
Oh, my God.
Peter might be very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye.
Well, the unorthodox style of George Steele is certainly working well at this juncture.
Let's see if Maivia has an answer for the animal.
Piercing the throat.
Something bad is coming his way. He has no clue.
One step ahead. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawai family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born to rip Maivia with a plan in mind. George is laid out.
Set up for a second time. Backbreaker. Is it enough? Is it enough for Peter Maivia? Two. And the Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
She's not like most girls. She's
Girl.
also not like
Yeah,
most
Jacka.
WWE
You will have
superstars.
bloodline now.
Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning. A force of nature that
Guys, you will
blitzes
bloodline
right
group
through
में दोबारा
competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical
Guys,
expectations.
Nia Jax rock for
Undaunted.
எனக்கு இப்பதான் தெரியும்.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan.
Lyra Valkyria.
And it's all come down to this. The finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out of Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title match at SummerSlam. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the
Guys,
top.
Nia
Nia's got
Jax
a caught
வந்து
though.
ராக்கோட கசினா.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is,
Guys,
applying
புதுசா
the
பாத்தீங்க ஒரு
sleeper
subscribe
to
பண்ணி
Nia
பாருங்க. நம்ம
Jax.
daily live போட போறோம். புது கேம் live போட போறோம். Daily பாருங்க.
Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike.
போட்டு கொண்டு போகாத.
Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring. Snapmare could set something else up.
Lyra Valkyria, one of the most technical wrestlers in NXT Women's Division history.
But the game is about so much more than technique. It's about experience and timing, knowing when to tap into certain parts of your psyche. Nia knows this, and we've seen it for years.
The big question is, does Lyra? Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Nia doing exactly what she set out to do, keeping Valkyria grounded.
Now Jax needs to stay the course, and the crown will be hers.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake. Boom, right in the gut.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the irresistible force returned to WWE months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now. Being set up in the corner for something.
Big elbow.
And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the irresistible force likes. Feet tied up, has to be feeling vulnerable here. Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face stomped.
Now that was a very questionable attack. I don't think it goes beyond any gray area. It's a Samoan drop.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Uh-oh.
The arm getting pummeled.
Oof.
Knew what Valkyria had coming.
Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan drop driving all of the air out of Lyra Valkyria. Oh, what a clothesline. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now,
guys,
Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way, there's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no! Good night, Annihilator! Here is your winner, and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax! What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring!
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H, going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say
Yeah,
they
I
will
love
do
the long bloodline.
whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After
finally Rikishi வந்துட்டாரு.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Also,
Rikishi
I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-bar match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We've learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire
Our
career here in
signature stuff to
WWE.
complete
He said he ran over Austin not for himself.
Stone goes to
It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, the lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground were over. This is no Burns problem. The situation is so far beyond rational thinking. It's so personal. What does Stone Cold have to do in this one to leave here victorious against Rikishi?
I don't know if you can tell someone who almost lost their life at the hands of their opponent to think rationally. Austin has rage, and win or lose, he's going to unleash it on Rikishi.
Shoulder down.
Can he recover?
And he breaks the count quickly.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
Stumbling to his feet, he might just be rising to meet his end here.
It's been almost 2 years since Austin's been in the ring. A consistent attack here from Austin.
The rattlesnake is sinking his teeth in, and Rikishi's in a bad way.
Fights back against Stone Cold.
Incoming.
Looking to explore things ringside now. I just cannot see any legitimate reason why Stone Cold Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Setting up.
Suplex.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Hoisted up into the snap suplex.
Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end.
Soaring. Look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Gets lifted into position.
Oh, no. Powerbomb onto the apron.
We talked so much about motives leading into this match, and in my view, Rikishi's a delusion. His family had been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is Austin.
Rikishi is down. It could be over. Shoulders down.
What just... I can't.
Agreed, Saxton. Looks like there's no limit to how much damage this superstar can absorb.
And you've got to wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold or if he stays the course. Placed against the turnbuckles.
Cruising attack from the back.
Guys, stunner பாத்தீங்களா?
And he gets discarded out of the ring.
Rikishi got stunner.
And this one could be moving to
subscribe பண்ணி
ringside.
பாருங்க. அத லைக் பண்ணி பாருங்க. Don't go to Rikishi.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here
Don't go to
comes the
சும்மா போட்டு
rattlesnake.
பழகுறான்.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
Guys, daily live
All of that venom, all the vitriol
Daily
inside of
game
Austin
போடலாம்.
being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no
Subscribe பண்ணிக்கங்க
holds
guys.
barred.
அத லைக்
Anything
பண்ணிக்கங்க.
goes.
ஐயோ போட்டு போலாமோன்னு பார்க்கறேன்.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. Nobody wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's not an empty threat.
Nice counter by Austin. And he comes in under the ropes
Guys,
now.
சுத்தமா எனர்ஜி இல்ல. ரிக்கிஷி டான்ஸ் ஆயிட்டு
Really
இருக்காரு.
loose in the moment. He better snap.
நீ வாடா வெளியே. நான் உள்ள வர முடியாது. வாடா.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
இவர் வந்து உள்ள வர ஸ்நாக் போடுவாரு.
He quickly slides into the ring.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell has no fury like a man unless his commentator will. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
And devastating landing, chokeslam.
Oh, yeah, that's got it. And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the route.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now
Nice.
steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin.
Guys,
Down
ஓட
goes
விட்டு
Rikishi.
அடிக்கிறான் guys.
Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this
I
point.
don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Scooped up, here it comes.
Rikishi's right.
It put Austin down. Unbelievable.
Guys,
And he slides him back to the mat. He'll tell you what's underneath the ring
நான்
tonight.
அடிப்பேன்.
Bringing a steel chair into play
Guys,
here.
நம்ம டேபிள் எடுக்கலாம் guys.
Driven through the ground.
நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்க? டேபிளா சேரா அதை எடுக்கலாம்.
And what's he looking for
எனக்கு
here?
டேபிள் தான் பிடிக்கும்.
As a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the
Guys,
tables.
சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணி பாருங்க.
Clotheslines. So effective.
அவனை போட்டு போடலாம்.
Coming back from the outside now.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really
Guys,
ties
Rikishi
all
பார்க்க
together.
போறீங்க.
What need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Selecting the summer, and you know what that means. We're in for some punishment.
மறக்காம பாருங்க.
He's looking to cause some destruction with that table.
I say bring it on from the heavens.
Taken from Austin.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin. Shoulders down, going for the win.
And the count stopped short of 2.
I thought for sure that was it. Anticipated that. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ruthless press by Austin. And now he's just dropping bombs.
Guys, நான் ஒரு
And he
ரிக்கிஷோட
reacts into the
ஃபேவரட்
ring.
போலான்னு பார்க்குறேன்.
Not good. And the scariest thing here is the amount of enjoyment Austin is having.
There's no amount of pain on and he gets directed into the corner.
Guys, ரிக்கிஷோட ஃபேவரட் ஸ்டெப்.
Nasty headbutt delivered by
ரிக்கிஷோட
Rikishi.
ஃபேவரட் ஸ்மாக். இது இல்லையே.
Ready to inflict more damage. Here it comes. Right shaker.
Rikishi got all of it. There's 2. Oh, he was almost finished.
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refuses to quit.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men?
Guys, நான்
We
எப்படி
knew
எஸ்கேப்
tonight was not
பண்ணான்னு
going to be pretty. We knew we would see better.
We are seeing Rikishi's evil intentions and Stone Cold rage collide.
But he fights Rikishi back.
Both superstars countering one move after another. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Being placed in the corner here. On the top rope now. Position up. Top rope. Heading up there. This is not going to be good. Could be catastrophic.
Austin Austin is out.
There's 2. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
Guys, 2 பேருமே பெட்.
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear view mirror.
ஒரு நாள் ஒரு புது புது கேம் கொடுப்போம். இப்படிதான் நம்ம அன்லாக் பண்ண முடியும் எல்லா பிளேயர்ஸும். அதனால தான் நான் இந்த ஷோகேஸ் போட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன்.
His arrival signaled
Guys,
impending
உமாகா.
doom.
அப்பனா யார்
His
வருவா?
very
உமாகானா
presence
யாரு?
was enough to intimidate
John Cena.
even the bravest WWE competitor. His
Guys,
name
எனக்கு உமாகானா ரொம்ப பயம்.
itself
ஏன்னா ஜான் சீனாவே
simply
ரொம்ப
meant
திணறுவான்
the
உமாகா
end.
கிட்ட.
And if you found yourself
உமாகா கிட்ட ஜான்சனை பயங்கரமா திணறுவாங்க. guys.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here.
Guys,
John
finally.
Cena has a gigantic
John Cena
challenger
வந்துட்டாரு.
waiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena.
வேற யாரு?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga! And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
Guys, finally we got the Umaga versus John Cena match. எனக்கு இந்த ஜான்சனா உண்மை யார்கிட்ட ரொம்ப தனவானா பிராக் லெஸ்னர் அது உமாகா நான் பார்த்தேன்.
And the champ is
ஜான்சன்
staring
ரெண்டு பேர்கிட்ட
daggers
மட்டும்
right
ரொம்ப
back at the
தனவானா
opposition.
உமாகா கிட்ட அவனுக்கு பிராக் லெஸ்னர் கிட்ட மட்டும் தான். ரெண்டு பேரும் அவ்வளோ பவர் உமாகா.
Here we go with the WWE Championship on the line. John Cena versus the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. Big fight feel here in this building.
The undefeated Umaga has set his sights on Cena, and there's nothing left standing in his way. Umaga doesn't just want to beat John Cena, he wants to obliterate him like he has all his other opponents.
But this is John Cena we're talking about. If anyone can stand up to Umaga's brutality and power, it's him. Cena's going to fight to defend his title with everything he's got.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan Bulldozer.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Let's pick it up.
No question John Cena has his work cut out for him taking on Umaga, who's been aptly named the Samoan Bulldozer for his relentless offense.
Yeah, and while Umaga may not be as refined in the ring as other superstars, his ruthlessness more than makes up for the difference. If Umaga can connect with some truly merciless attacks, then Cena and his title reign could quickly be in trouble. Rapid fire Samoan drop.
And let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
தூக்கவே முடியாது guys. அவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்படுவாங்க. என்னடா
Umaga wants more out of his opponent.
அந்த வந்து
sent to the corner.
The whole ring in between them and a collision in the corner.
எப்படி ஓடியாராம் பாருங்க.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe to toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
நான் பண்ணலான்னு பார்த்தா
Counter from Umaga.
என்னடா
Back into the ring now.
guys எப்படி பண்றது நம்ம
Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around. Driven into the barricade.
guys
And he heads back into the ring. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
டேய் ஏன்டா நீ வேற இது பண்ற?
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
And you just see Cena's legs bent.
From the top. Whoa, look out.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Johnson escaped.
He turns
Oh
it
my God.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him dangerous and deadly savage. Not where he wants to be right now. Oh, from the rope. Setting him up for the flatline.
Man, face first.
He's able to reverse it.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus-pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. Oh, here it comes! Oh, spiked
Guys,
him.
somebody Johnson has it.
Super kick!
The intensity of Umaga.
Hit Cena with your hardest shots. Two heavy combos will have to end that. கரெக்டாக தானே பண்ணுறேன் நான் அந்த end your combo with your review combo.
In a well-timed counter. Now John Cena.
அப்படியே sunset set பண்ண போட்டுறாங்க.
A kick out at only one.
Still not enough to put him away.
Guys,
Absolutely love this. WWE
நம்ம block பண்ண
fans are
போறதில்ல.
pumped. You can't see
நான்
me.
டைம் கேட்குறேன்.
Into the five. Knuckle. Shot for cover.
We're going to shut this down.
Kick out after one from the challenger.
Wow.
Umaga with a reversal. Mistake by Umaga.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Two powerhouses, a championship on the line. We knew this would be a battle.
Umaga and Cena aren't giving up any ground here.
Guys, keep it up.
Cena with a face buster. Ow!
Targeting the throat there.
Clothesline.
Got him in the corner now. And what we've got here isn't necessarily legal, but it's incredibly effective.
Despicable. That was simply a despicable display we just saw.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and
Rusev
size
மாதிரி
is
பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான்
unorthodox
பாரா.
offense.
அப்ப
Look at
Rusev
Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power
my
and a great
God.
base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's
எகிரி போறான்னு
thick,
இருக்கான்.
he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
This one could be over. And Umaga's in control.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Getting tossed around. Uh-oh, full Nelson. Versus Tio.
Guys, blood
No, I think that
over
one
here,
busted up Cena's face.
What a way to get out of that one. And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Umaga is simply overpowered.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to
Guys,
ask
புதுசா
yourself,
பண்ண subscribe
is
பண்ணிட்டு
the
பாருங்க. அது
end
ஒரு like
of
பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க.
John
நமக்கு
Cena
80 subscribe
near?
சேரலாம் 90
I
subscribe.
think so. Look out, a headbutt.
Johnson
No
போட்டு
one has been
பொளக்கறாங்க.
able to stop
Blood வேற
Umaga.
ஜான்சனுக்கு.
No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena
பண்ண
knows
போறான்?
how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the
Guys,
art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Ooh, nice hip toss. Stopped them right in their tracks.
Wait!
He's already done so much damage. What else could he want to do?
Guys, அந்த bruisesலாம் பாருங்க. சூப்பரா இருக்கு. ஜான்சன்
You ready for it? Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the
Umaga just doesn't know when to stop attacking. He has no sense of what it means to pull back on the reins, so to speak.
Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expected.
Momentum fully shifted to Umaga.
Umaga is determined right now.
Pulled in for
Belly to belly. Umaga exerting his dominance.
Brutal attack from Umaga. He smells Cena's blood in the water.
belly to belly.
Umaga with a crazed look in his eyes, staring down Cena.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike. We might see a new champion crown.
Guys, over Johnson.
He kicked out at two.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ
Guys,
away.
Johnson out
But just how much more is needed? The end. Here it comes. Samoan spike.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Johnson அவ்வளவு சும்மா
Now
இல்ல guys.
propped up in the corner.
He's placed into a precarious position.
From the top. Ripped off the ropes.
அவருக்கு முன்னாடி snap போட்டா தான் அவன்
And
தோற்பான்.
Cena's starting
Johnson
to
அவ்வளவு சும்மா
falter
இல்ல
here.
guys.
Cena.
Here it comes.
Samoan spike.
மூணு snap guys Johnsonக்கு.
New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title.
அடுத்து பார்த்தீங்களா கைஸ் இதோட நான் லைவ் முடிச்சுக்கிறேன். இதோட நாங்கள் ஹாஃப்டர்நூன் வரோம். நானும் என் ஃப்ரெண்டும் வந்து வைல்டான்ஸ் போடுவோம். அதேமாதிரி நம்ம ஒரு சப்ஸ்கிரைபர் அவரும் ஜாக் பார்த்துக்கணும், அவரும் நம்ம வந்து விளையாடுவார். ஆஃப்டர்நூன் நாங்கள் கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணிக்கிறேன் அதை.